During the review of yesterday's evidence, we noticed in one of the images a figure in the high tower where nobody's allowed to go. We made sure we came here early enough today that we could try to gain access and figure out exactly who or what that is in the high tower window.
All right, so we caught something strange on the camera yesterday in a shot. So, in one of the towers. So we just came up to the tower. Now we're just going to go up there and see if there's any mannequins or anything in the windows or anything that could have created this image we're going to show you right here.
Is there a mannequin in there? Holy crap, all right. Whew. Debunked.
All right, so there is a small crawl space in an office building that was discovered not too long ago in a building that's probably been there since the 1800s. They have no idea what it was for, but they had some people who claim to be sensitives come in, and they claim that possible mob ties they used to throw bodies in, and that's the sensations and the feelings they were getting. We like to work on proof. So if you look behind me, we got John. He's suiting up. We're going to tape the suit to his boots, and we're going to set him up with a GoPro. And he is going to crawl into this very unpleasant space. Probably because Jimmy and me, we couldn't fit, bottom line. So we stuck the new guy, made him do it. So, all right, we are here. Here's your weapon of choice.
All right, good, we're recording. All right, guys, I'll check in with you in a couple minutes. You don't hear from me?
We'll
seal it up. We'll seal it up, and
I don't know where that was going.
I don't know.
All right, man, be careful. You already keyed up on the walkie.
Yep.
All right.
John, did you say it went way under the parking lot?
I got a better view of it now. Looks like it ends probably 40 feet down.
So towards the parking lot, but there's no drops?
Doesn't look like it right now. It's a dirt bottom. It looks like there's some burnt wood down here, and there's some old buckets. What these are.
So the whole thing is dirt, burnt wood. Okay, that's kind of weird. But the foundation burned at one point prior.
But if there's anything written on the buckets, make sure we get that in video. I mean, we can figure out how old they are.
Roger.
And that's the thing. I mean, so this building was built in the 1800s, but it was shut down in 1986. So we have no idea when the last people who knew about this place, this crawl space, knew about it.
All right, you guys going to hear me talking in a minute. I'm going to do an EVP session. Is there anybody down here with me? I know nobody's been down here in maybe 100 years. I'm here now. You can take this time and talk to me. Yeah, we got some, I don't know if this is closed down here. Got some, I don't know if this is towels or clothing or what the heck this is, but I've got some cloth down here.
Like old stuff?
Very old stuff. And then I got a chemical container down here too, some type of lubricant. It looks like it's garbage. I took a close look at it. I don't see any signs of human remains in the clothing or towels.
How many people out there do you think would have sent somebody to the house like you and I did? God. You know, if anything happens to him, his wife Amanda's going to kill me.
She's not going to be happy.
Sorry, Amanda. Well, I don't. Let me know. Shoot me a text. Insurance.
Is there anybody down here?
I wish I could connect to that GoPro. I'd love to be able to see.
Yeah.
It says we can't find the GoPro. Oh, wait. Can I?
Some say that people have been left here. Were you left here? Are you trapped underneath this building? They got more clothing material here. I'm going to take a closer look.
All right, 10-4.
I'm not seeing any bones or anything, but I'll tell you, it's really strange to have just cloth down here. We've got just a couple barrels here and there, but I'm finding just random pieces of what look like to be clothes.
He said there's huge spiders down there.
Huge spiders?
Mm-hmm.
What do they eat down there?
Oh, might be him.
Every 100 years they get to feast?
Oh, Jay, you gotta see the spiders down here, buddy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, think of that freaking cave dwelling spiders.
Did you guys hear any noise up there? It sounded like I had some shuffling on the other side over here. Could you guys hear that up there?
No, we don't hear anything up here.
All right, I'm gonna be passing by the access tunnel and going to the other side. I had just heard some shuffling around over there. Check to see if it's an animal or what.
10-4.
Actually, I'm going to be checking out a small room with a very tiny door to get into it. I have to crawl through my through this hole on my belly. So if you guys, if something happens, if you come down the stairs, go around the corner to the right, I'll be in a small confined space, like a box with just a small entrance.
Hey, 10th floor, be careful. So right now, John is in a crawl space that nobody really knew about since, the place closed in 86. So God only knows when the last people were in there. And this goes all the way out, runs pretty far out. He's found clothes, some old buckets, things like that. Not sure why there'd be clothes down there. But now he's trying to walk back the other way. And I guess it goes further that way. So that's the section he's in right now. He's been in there for approximately 15 minutes. So
Is there anybody down here with me?
but in all seriousness, this is important. This isn't just to get in there and check things out. There's been claims made about this location. When they found this, some people claimed that they were sensitive and that the mob used this area to throw bodies in. Now, with a statement like that, that's where we come in and we want to validate and check and see if there's any truth to that. So one of us decided, John decided he would crawl in there and he's checking out the area to see if there actually would be any place to hide bodies. That way we can take that and just throw it out as a false claim. So it's all about keeping it real, making sure the correct information's out there.
All right, guys, I'm gonna back out.
All right, tough.
I got you. Oh, man, these things are really covered.
Oh man.
Holy crap. Can you bring the spiders up with you?
Oh man, and the spiders. Oh, there's some spiders. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully you caught it on video.
You couldn't not catch the spiders on video. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
All like cave dwelling albino type spiders. Yeah. No bones.
So there was no bones. There was some clothing, maybe cloth or whatever. I shifted around, I didn't see anything down there. I found a shovel with a hole, which was interesting. I dug around the hole a little bit, didn't see anything there. It's about the size of the footprint of the building, so probably like 30 by 60.
Yeah.
And it's dirt, and it's about 4.5 feet high.
All right.
But I did a couple EVP sessions. It was very hard to hear because of the Tyvek suit.
Yeah.
So we'll have to review the footage and see if anything popped up. But my meters didn't go off, so we didn't have any oxygen issues down there. There's no furnaces venting. There was some plumbing, but that's about it.
Hey, we did our due diligence.
Did the ground look like it had been disturbed anywhere? Did it look uniform throughout the whole?
No, there was one area that did have a hole. Like I say, it was probably when I came down the stairwell, if you want to call it the staircase, and I went left. There was a hole, and it was a rotted shovel. I mean, that shovel had been there for a long, long time. I mean, you're going to see it on the footage. It's in pieces.
All right.
But it was somebody dug a hole right there.
Yeah.
So that's what prompted me. There was some boards over that hole. I picked the boards up and moved them around. I started shifting around to see if I could find anything. I didn't see anything.
Were you able to see
there.
how deep the hole was?
It was only a couple inches.
Okay,
It was
alright.
an impression. You know, somebody dug something and then filled it back in as best they could and threw the shovel and stopped what they were doing.
But there was a depression in that area, like
There was.
like the ground could have settled a little
Which
bit
even
Exactly.
Yeah. And
as a body rots.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, not saying it. So I'm honestly next up would have to be like a cadaver dog or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's where we are. There was no obvious evidence to me of any human remains. I mean, obviously we'd have authorities out, but
Yeah.
we didn't. I didn't see any of that. So next step would be cadaver dog for sure.
All right, let's get you out of that suit, man.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking one for the team. Well, maybe 2 or 3 for the team, I guess. All right, Jason, JV, and John Pasqua. Where are we heading, man?
We're going down into the museum, which was the original mine shaft area of this whole mine complex.
Just us.
Just us.
All right. Well, we survived the mines, so now the mine shaft.
Well, she got the gold mine, I got the shaft. Was that Jerry Reed song?
Oh, all right. So this is where. So these are the shafts, right?
Yeah, well, this is, they were service shaft. Well, this is where they would stand in those, basically, they would stand in these little trolleys and they would go down the railroad tracks at a vertical angle, and then they get down to the bottom of the mine.
That's terrifying. And they still do this stuff to this day, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think they stood 4 across in those things, and they would go down. It's pretty amazing. Now, there have been reports of hearing workers with pickaxes banging into rock in this area.
okay.
So we're going to be listening for that, and of course, shadow play everywhere around here. Something over there.
Yeah.
Is there anybody here? Love to hear your story.
It's pipes making noise as if something's
Something.
banging on them. Oh. There it goes again.
It's right in the wall here.
I
Somewhere.
know. There it goes again.
It's right in the wall here.
I
Somewhere.
know. There it goes again.
It's right in the wall here.
I
Somewhere.
know.
Or could it be the air duct?
I mean, possible. I
Cooling
think that's gonna be
down?
a different sound, though. It's like that's a tinny sound. Oh, hang on. It's just something. Oh, this place just keeps going.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. All right, so I think some of that noise is coming from over here.
Just traveling down the.
Yeah, watch. Hang on, listen for a second. Because it just did it when I got over here.
Right there.
No, that ting.
That's not it here.
It was an IR ting. This isn't even on. We got an IR light right here.
Is that you? Oh, there's a tunnel here. What the heck? Where does that go?
There's one way to find out. Oh, these things. Coils?
Transformers? No. I don't know what those are.
Look like a coil system. Oh, wait, is this is this the house where John crawl space?
No.
The office?
Oh no, that's okay, it's not high enough.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know. Shift of Sterling miners, complete with lunch pails and campsite lamps during the early 1910.
It's 1910-ish?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it's or
40s.
40s. Okay, so that straight ahead is the house the building that we did you crawled under, right? Yeah, right up there.
Yep.
I say we go back through the tunnel and go to the right.
Bunch of flashlights.
What?
Watch your flashlight.
Point it.
No, watch it. Sitting there trying to figure it out. He saw our lights. All right. Yeah, well, let's go back then. Nothing weird about this. Let's see.
Like this, what's this here? Were we in this?
That's the building that we came out of. That was the other door.
This is the Geotech Center? Is that where
Yeah, that's where we were.
Uh,
We just came out of this door over here.
there's the pigs.
No, because
No, there's no entrance over
that one we came out of fed right into a little area that came to a stop, remember? So this isn't it. This is how horror movies start right here, guys.
This is it. This is how they start.
So wasn't somebody chased by a bear over here?
Yep. See you later, JV.
We're not going this way?
I mean, walk into the woods in the dark? I mean, I don't care either way, but... Yeah. I hear somebody talking. Oh, yeah.
What's wrong?
Listen, stop. Stop. No, stay still. There was just somebody talking over here.
Oh, really? Close?
Sounded pretty close. Oh, there's another door. I don't. That looks like it goes outside again.
Yeah, no keypad either. What the heck was that?
I think it's an emergency exit thing. Holy shit!
What happened?
You didn't hear that?
I heard something. It sounded like the door closed or something.
Holy crap! It scared the hell out of
Yeah,
me.
but what was that? I don't
I
understand.
think it's this thing.
What?
The door
Yeah.
closed when you approached?
No. That goes. I think it's a motion sensor. But look, I mean, where the hell's that go? What?
This is the tunnel he was talking about to get to the other museum.
Oh,
jeez.
let's do it.
All right.
Or is this where we came out before? Before. Before. Oh, okay. This is where we came to that time. When we came out that other door? Yeah. Just look. That's the foam. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, but that's like, I don't know, whatever. They sell lamps of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep.
Nope. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, but that's like, I don't know, whatever. They sell lamps of it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep.
Nope. Nope. You see that? It's like a door sliding. And on the ground. Them blowing stuff up. It's wild.
Did we figure out what that pinging is?
No, and I'd like to because I think it's this air duct contracting or expanding because of the temperature change. Right there, it's right here. It's right there.
And it's interesting. It's like at the same spot. I wonder if we time it, if it'll march out.
It sounds like water pipes, but all we have here is that air duct. Oh, there's this, what's this pipe? That's an electrical conduit there.
Definitely don't think it's anything paranormal.
No, I don't think so either.
What the hell is the white stuff that's on that thing? Oh, it's stuff dripping from the ceiling.
Is it?
Oh, wow.
Stagnant, whatever.
Stalagmite?
Yeah.
Are you inside there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was covered by glass.
Wow, you are blind.
I'm like, how the hell did you get in there?
What does that feel like, John? Touch it.
I ain't touching that.
Touch it with your tongue.
Put your
No,
mouth,
I don't
put your-
think so.
Put your mouth on it.
I
John,
don't
you've had
think
weirder
that.
things in your
Come
mouth.
on,
I don't think so.
You talk about you'll do anything.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing that. I can assure you.
Tap it with your flashlight.
All right, I'll do that.
Do it. Yeah.
I'm probably like messing up 1,000,000 years worth of sediment here. Well, that's weird. It's like a glass, like ceramic. It's definitely like, I don't know, salt or something that's just drying up, and that's pretty cool.
You're talking about messing 1,000,000 years or
Well,
something.
I mean, you know,
300 years, maybe.
maybe 300 years.
This building's been quiet. The mine, friggin' crazy.
Yep.
This is quiet.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Jason needed to spend a few minutes working on some tech issues, so I decided to take John with me, and we went into the former locker room building, which is now another museum.
This is it's called the Change House.
Oh, wow.
So these are all their lockers. These are the original lockers. Anybody who has their name on their locker. So all the names are people who helped build the museum.
Oh, okay.
But if they have a name and they have a sticker, he worked here as a miner and helped with the museum. So
Got it.
I've met Rich Ramage. Spec, I think he's still alive. This gentleman right here, John Bullock, he was the last miner. So his samples are on the other side. So we sometimes get things by his locker gotten. These are the showers. And this is what this building would have looked like when it was operational. So this is like looking down towards.
Oh, wow, okay. Neat. All right, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, we didn't see this at all.
His ashes are actually in this locker.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Is there anybody here with us? There's a tremendous amount of history here. We'd love for you to tell us a little more about it. My name's JV, this is John, and we're just really curious about all the work that was done here, the people who worked here.
We're friendly.
This is where you used to get ready to go to work in the mine. Tell us about how long you worked here at the mine. Huh. They used to put these, attach these to their hats with candles. Can you imagine that? Bicycle Pete, are you here? You used to ride your bike here to work every day. The men loved you. Are you still here with us?
One such name was a gentleman named Bicycle Pete. He was a gentleman who rode his bicycle from home and to work. Unfortunately, when he was leaving, he was walking over a plank. His buddy walked over the plank first. He turned around and Bicycle Pete actually fell off the plank and into a shaft and disappeared.
Oh, is this a cross-section of what the mine looked like? Look at that.
Oh, yeah, it is.
340, 430, 500, all the way down to 2550. Look at that.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy. 180. And we only really got to do right up in here.
Yep.
Wow. It'd be so cool if we could go down to those other levels.
Oh, imagine.
That'd be so cool.
I mean, they are huge too. At level 1400, I mean, it is so big. Look at all those tunnels down there.
Oh
1400.
my God, yeah. Holy cow. It's insane.
Is there anybody here that's been down to level 2550?
Hey, Jim Corbett, are you here with us? Or Paul Ashley? Jim Baldini? Are you here? Thomas Edison stuff. This is all Edison stuff.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. You know, you don't often think about, I wouldn't like go to Google and just say, hey, you know, show me miners and how miners worked in the early part of the 20th century or the 19th century. I wouldn't do that, but I look at these pictures and it's really fascinating, actually.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I give them so much credit because
Oh my God, yeah.
these people, they did the dirty work to get us to where we are.
Very dirty, very dangerous.
We really, we couldn't have survived without them.
Nope.
All the things and all the materials that we have today. I mean, it started here.
Yep. Dirty, dangerous, hard work. This is the thing that they used. This is the control panel to raise and lower the guys. Ooh, this is a little creepy. This was a box they would put people in if they were injured and take them up.
Oh, wow, imagine. Yeah, that's right. That's a Stokes basket.
Throw them in here.
We still use baskets that look like this in the fire service today. We use plastic ones as well, but there are some metal ones out there like that.
Wow.
Yep.
So if you got injured in the mine, they'd put you in this and they'd put you in this box and they would hoist you up. Crazy.
You certainly couldn't be claustrophobic if you were a miner.
Gosh, no.
I got to tell you, too, I really didn't think of mines in New England like this. I always thought mines like kind of a little more south.
Yeah, right.
Virginia.
I never would have thought. This is not New England either. This is New Jersey.
True, right? Exactly.
This is New Jersey.
Right? It's outside New England, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought there would be mines here, but apparently there are a bunch. Not just this one. There's a whole other sister mine not too far away to this one.
Yep.
Okay, well, we're going to leave you. Thank you for welcoming us here, and thank you for being such great hosts. This is a fascinating story. It's a fascinating place, and we hope we can visit you again sometime. Can you say goodbye? How about knocking on something so we know you're saying goodbye, like this? Well, thank you. What a cool place.
Absolutely.
I actually wish we'd come down here during the day.
Oh, yeah.
And so we could really look at this stuff.
Ultimately, John and I didn't experience anything in the museum.
Lots of history.
But the truth is, we were so mesmerized by the displays and the exhibits that we probably didn't pay attention as closely as we should have.
Oh, push it.
Got to push a little harder. Yeah, that was cool.
That was.
We need to revisit that museum at some point.
So we just wrapped the investigation here at the Sterling Hill Mine and Museum. While we were in the mine area, there was a lot of activity. It sounded like voices. Sometimes it sounded like direct communication, as if it was going back and forth. Sometimes it sounded like somebody walking up behind us. There was a lot of activity. We headed into the mine workers' locker room area earlier, and it was really quiet in there. But all in all, the place has been amazing. We've had some wild interactions. We've caught, I think, some really interesting activity. But I think we're able to debunk some stuff as well. We're talking about a crawl space that was found not too long ago that could be hundreds of years old. And it could be well over a century before since somebody was in there last. There were some claims made. We went and we checked it out, found some interesting stuff, possible hole that was dug, that's now sunk down, an old shovel. Also, some of the history here, there's been a lot of people who've died throughout the 300 years that it was in operation. And maybe some of them are still here. But all in all, I think this has been a really interesting investigation. It's one of the most beautiful places I think I've ever checked out. And I look forward to getting back here again.
That was a bat.
Yep.
That was a bat.
Where?
We're going to watch Jay retreat.